Hi, my name is Tiara Bell, and today I'll be reviewing Joshua Osterer's rhetorical analysis of Rick McKee's The Political Cartoon, The Student Debt Crisis Solved. Overall, in my opinion, he wrote a strong essay. It is very organized. It's organized well. The ideas flow naturally, and it's clear that you spent time like analyzing the cartoon because you didn't just describe it. There are a few areas that could be strengthened during revision, but overall, this is a thoughtful and well-developed rhetorical analysis, in my opinion. The first thing that you did really well was the introduction. I liked how you began by explaining like the larger conversation surrounding student debt before introducing the actual political cartoon. That gave us some background to understand the issue without making the introduction too long. Your thesis is also clearly, written because it identifies the rhetorical choices that you plan to analyze and explain. Let's see. I'm sorry, I'm looking at the essay as I'm doing this. Okay. The second strength I would say would be your analysis of rhetorical strategies. Instead of just simply pointing out symbolism, visual hierarchy, and language, you explained why each strategy matters and how it influences the audience. Like, for example, you wrote about the empty classroom board. That was one of the strongest part of the essays because it connected the visual design to the cartoon's larger message about simplifying a complicated issue, and it also showed critical thinking. What else? The third thing I would say is it's very organized. So each body paragraph focuses on one rhetorical element, making the essay easy to follow. The transitions between paragraphs are smooth, and every paragraph connects back to the thesis instead of feeling random. Let's see, which keeps the argument focused from beginning to end. So good job on that. The second area to work on is balancing analysis with repetition. Throughout the essay, you repeatedly explained the cartoon simplifies student debt into an issue of personal responsibility. While that is clear, that is the main argument for you, some of those explanations become repetitive. So instead of restating the same point, you could use that space to add even more analysis about how different audiences respond, or how the historical context of student debt strengthens the interpretation. Another suggestion is to strengthen the conclusion. The conclusion summarizes the essay well, but it could leave us with a stronger final thought. Catch my drift. Instead of mainly repeating the thesis, you could end with like a broader statement about the role of political cartoons, and how they play and shape the public opinion, or why analyzing visual rhetoric is important. That would make the ending a little bit more memorable. Overall, I think, Josh, you wrote a strong rhetorical analysis. Your essay demonstrates a clear understanding of visual rhetoric, and the analysis goes beyond simply describing what is shown in the cartoon. With a little more sentence variety, less repetition, and strong concluding thought, I think this paper could become even stronger. But overall, you did a great job. Great job. Thank you for listening.